Hello, my friends. Today, we need to have a very serious, very honest conversation about something that is likely causing you a lot of hidden stress. You are either entering retirement or you are already there. And let me guess what you are feeling. You are feeling overwhelmed. You spent 30, 40, maybe 50 years of your life bound by a schedule. You knew exactly where you had to be at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. Your calendar was filled for you. Your routine was dictated by your job. But then you retire, and suddenly the structure vanishes. The biggest fear I see in people just like you is the fear of the unknown. The fear that without a job, your life is going to descend into total chaos. Or worse, you fear that you are going to lose control of the critical pieces of your life. Your healthcare appointments, your estate planning documents, your bucket list trips, your daily routines, and yes, your money. When you don't have a centralized system, you start burying important papers in different drawers. You lose track of when the home insurance is due. You forget when you last checked in on your required minimum distributions from your retirement accounts. That lack of organization creates anxiety. It makes you feel like you are losing your grip. So the question you must ask yourself is this: how do I take control of my time and my peace of mind when I no longer have a corporate manager doing it for me? The answer is not a paper planner that you can lose in a coffee spill. The answer is a digital tool called ClickUp. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Susie, I am retired. I don't need a heavy-duty project management software designed for big tech companies and remote corporations. Listen to me closely. You are wrong. The main use of ClickUp for a retired person or someone about to retire is simple. It is to create a digital command center for your life. It is one single, secure, organized place where your mind can rest because everything you need to manage your world is tracked, scheduled, and visible at a glance. It takes the clutter out of your head and puts it into a system that works for you, not against you. Think about the sheer number of moving parts in a successful retirement. You have your financial life. You have to track your income streams, whether that is Social Security, a pension, or withdrawals from your 401k and IRA accounts. You have your physical health, doctor visits, prescription refills, health insurance claims, and fitness goals. You have your personal life, projects around the house, travel plans with your spouse, family birthdays, and new hobbies you finally have time for. If you try to keep all of that in your head, or scattered across sticky notes on the refrigerator, you are asking for disaster. You are inviting mistakes. What ClickUp does better than any other tool out there is bring every single one of those categories into one home. It uses what they call a hierarchy. Imagine a filing cabinet, but beautifully digitized. You can have a space just for your personal finances. Inside that space, you have lists. One list for monthly fixed expenses. One list for tracking your retirement savings goals. One list for your estate planning checklist, ensuring your wills, trusts, and power of attorney documents are reviewed every single year. Can you feel the weight lifting off your shoulders just hearing that? Let's look at another major pain point: your health. As we age, managing healthcare becomes a part-time job. You have different specialists, different medications, and different dates to remember. In ClickUp, the main use here is turning your healthcare into a seamless, stress-free routine. You create a task for your annual physical. Inside that task, you can upload a PDF of your latest blood work. You can type notes of the questions you want to ask your doctor so you don't forget them when you are sitting in the exam room. You can set a recurring reminder that tells you exactly when it is time to call in your prescription refills. You see, ClickUp is not just about getting things done. It is about protecting your memory and protecting your time. And what about your dreams? Retirement should be the most fulfilling chapter of your life. It shouldn't be spent worrying about chores. If you want to travel to Europe, you don't want a disorganized vacation where you lose your hotel confirmations. You can use ClickUp to build your ultimate travel itinerary. You can create a checklist for what to pack, store your flight details, track your travel budget, and even share that list with your kids so they know exactly where you are every step of the way. It gives them peace of mind, and it gives you total freedom. So what is your actionable takeaway today? Because you know I do not want you just listening to me. I want you taking action to protect your future. Here is what you are going to do right now. Go to your computer and sign up for a free ClickUp account. Do not buy anything. The free version is more than enough for what you need. Once you are in, I want you to create just one single folder and name it Life Command Center. Do not get fancy. Do not try to learn every bell and whistle the software offers because that will just overwhelm you, and when you get overwhelmed, you freeze. Inside that folder, create your very first list and title it Important Dates and Document Reviews. Start small. Write down 3 things you know you need to handle over the next 6 months. Maybe it is reviewing your home insurance policy to make sure you aren't overpaying. Maybe it is scheduling your eye exam. Maybe it is sitting down with your financial advisor to check your portfolio allocation. Put those 3 things in as tasks. Assign a due date to each one. And then, set a notification so ClickUp reminds you when it is time to look at them. That is it. Start with those 3 things. Once you see how satisfying it is to click that little box and mark a task as complete, knowing that the history is saved and you never have to stress about missing it again, you will understand the true power of this tool. You have earned the right to a peaceful, joyful, organized retirement. Do not let disorganization rob you of the security and serenity you worked your whole life to achieve. Take control of your day, take control of your details, and use the right tools to build the life you deserve. You can do this.